Chief Meteorologist David Karnes is keeping a close eye on what will happen sometime around, 2 o'clock this morning, David?
Yeah, between 2 and 3, we're going to start to see those storms moving over the Cumberland Plateau, and then they'll be out of here by 6 a.m. They'll be east of the Blue Ridge Mountains. But between then, we do have some strong storms that are going to be moving through. Now, notice the big bullseye is over Mississippi, Arkansas, down into Louisiana, and that is where we're seeing the strongest storms. But this enhanced risk, the orange, goes all the way up into Middle Tennessee and even expands into portions of our area. So you can see that enhanced risk encroaching up around Monteagle. Most of our area, though, under this slight risk, which is a 2 out of 5. The two things I'm really looking out for in order: damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. We could see some of the stronger cells producing those damaging wind gusts where we could lose power. We could see some trees falling on houses, things of that nature in isolated spots. So we need to be aware of that. The secondary thing is we could see 1 or 2 isolated tornadoes popping up with these storms as well. Now notice that line and the risk diminishes as we move eastward, but still all of our area is under a risk of severe storms as we make our way through 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. and we'll time that out in a little more detail coming up in just a second. 79 right now in Chattanooga, 78 Cleveland, 77 in Athens. Skywatcher's checking in. 80 degrees Soddy Daisy, 80 Somerville and Bryan as well, 81 in McDonald, 76 in Red Bank, 81 Riceville, Chatsworth 80, and 80 in Jasper. Headlines: storms 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Saturday morning. Then we're going to clear out, but it's going to be warm and breezy Saturday afternoon. Picture perfect all day on Sunday. Wind advisory already in effect for all of our area until 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. North Georgia. All of these areas, even without the storms, are going to have winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour with wind gusts in excess of 30 miles per hour. So just taking you through tomorrow morning, you can see those wind gusts getting up to about 30, 35 miles per hour. But even after the storms are well east of us, 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon, you're still going to have wind gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour. It's going to be breezy all day tomorrow. How much rain could we get with this line? Generally anywhere from a ½ an inch all the way up to an inch of rain, and maybe even a little more in some spots is possible. Well, we're seeing the tornado watch now encompassing Memphis and Jackson. That's going to continue to march eastward. Very likely that at least part of our area will be issued a tornado watch later this evening. We're going to keep an eye out for that, but the line of storms is still west of Memphis and will move through Memphis at about 9 o'clock and then move through Middle Tennessee by about 11 o'clock or midnight. And then during the overnight between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m., we're going to see the line of storms beginning to move through the Tennessee Valley. Now notice these little areas of pink and purple. This is where we could see some of those stronger cells developing, where we're talking about an isolated tornado, damaging winds. Those are the things we're going to be looking out for. Notice you're going to see a lot of these disappearing as this line moves eastward, but not all together. We still have a few. This is 4 o'clock. The line is moving through Chattanooga, and then even 5 o'clock, you can still see a couple of these popping up within that line. 5 o'clock on into 6 o'clock, moving through the Blue Ridge Mountains, and then a couple of sprinkles still maybe lingering as late as 8 a.m. So quick look at our storm alert 7-day forecast. Looking at storm alert weather day for the storms tomorrow morning. Clears out after 6 a.m. Sunday, beautiful. Nice Monday, maybe a sprinkle late morning. And then look at that, a little bit cooler heading into Tuesday and Wednesday, guys.